Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Be a GM. We're here in the playoffs. Going to be taking on the the New Jersey Devils in the first round. We need to do what we always do though, and that's compare the lines to see exactly how we stack up against New Jersey. Mind you, it seems like we've been beaten by teams we should be beating. Okay, so New Jersey Devils. They got Zajac, Tenby, and Kane. We've got that beat. The second line, we got that beat for sure. The third, they've got us beat on that one. Solid third line of Filppula, Kujawinski, and Henrique. And then their fourth line is also really solid. Josephson, Johnson, and then Betts as their other guy. So the bottom six, they have us. The top six, we have them. Defense, you know what? Top line, we have them beat. The second line is pretty even. And the third pairing, they've probably got us beat on that too. The goaltending issue, yeah, they got Corey Schneider still in net, and then Anthony Brodeur. So they're set in that sense. I think that they're going to be a solid team to play against. I don't see too many differences between our two teams. I mean, if we pop over and take a look at us, 89, 90, 93, and then the second line is 86, 85, 90. And the third line is, a little bit less than them, obviously. Fourth line, a little bit less. Defense, we got those 289s, 84, 87, that's bang on. They got a slight lead on us, like I said, on that third line. And then goaltending tandem that we have of 87. Pardon me, an 81, Tristan Jarry. It should be an interesting series. I think we could definitely take this one. Again, we want to knock New Jersey off early just because we have their first round pick, so we want them out now. So let's get into the first game of the first round against the New Jersey Devils. First period, and we're down 1-0. Evander Kane scores for the New Jersey Devils. Second period, and it's tied at 1. Greg Chase playing the fourth line scores one on Corey Schneider. All right, we're going to slow this one down to 6 times speed. We're out shooting New Jersey. Oh, power play. Oh, my goodness. And Kujawinski scores shorthanded. You got to be kidding me. All right, 10 minutes left here in the third period. Out shooting the power play again and nothing happened. And there you go. Druin scores on Corey Schneider. Late third period goal, and we're tied at 2. And then Lockjonoff scores on Phaneuf. 3-2. Oh, and a 4-2 empty netter. Merrill finishes it off. We get beaten the first game, despite actually out shooting them and probably outplaying them throughout the course of the game. So Storm Phaneuf had a bit of a weak game in net. Hopefully he can bounce back, and game 2 is a completely different story here. And our top line needs to start producing a little bit more than just one goal. You know, Greg Chase got the other one. That's good to have that depth scoring, but we've got snipers all over the place. All right, first period of game 2. Oh my goodness, down 2-0. Kujawinski scores and Betts scores. Second period. All right, 2-2. There you go. Druin scores on the power play, and Justin Schultz scores after that. All right, we go to the third period, being outshot big time in this one, but the score tied at 2. Hopefully we can step it up here in the third and get one. Power play, nothing coming from the power play. 5 minutes left in the third period. Oh my goodness, going to overtime. Still tied at 2. There you go. Dwight King on the fourth line. That fourth line is cleaning up. Gets one past Corey Schneider early on in OT. And 3 stars go to Storm Phaneuf, 949 save percentage, and Dwight King and Justin Schultz get 2 and 3 respectively. All right, so through 2 games, tied up at 1. Now heading to Newark to finish off to get a lead on the series here on the New Jersey Devils. All right, first period of game 3 in New Jersey. 1-1 the score. All right, 10B gets for them, and then Scheifele for us. Second period, the shots are dead even too. Second period. No goals scored at all. New Jersey definitely got the lead on us in shots. So we go to the third period. Again, a deadlock. And it's been that way for the first 2 games. And now the third one here as well. Halfway through. And then Tenby scores his second of the game. Power play. Nothing coming from the power play. Another power play. Nothing again. Oh my God. New Jersey's penalty kill is on fire. There you go. Brassard scores on the fourth line. That fourth line is cleaning up in this series. And Otteson scores. Thank you. Finally, somebody that's other than the fourth line scoring. And it's 3-2 the final. And Tampa Bay will take a 2-1 series lead in this one against New Jersey. All right, going to game 4. Also in New Jersey. Good to see our real snipers scoring. I need Otteson, Druin, and I need, what's his name as well? I can never remember his name. I got to look at it because I always forget his name. I don't know why. I'm gonna get it as I go in here. No, I'm not. Boucher. Reed Boucher should be scoring as well. He's a good shooter. All right, if this doesn't work, I may change things back to the way they were because it seemed to be scoring a little bit more. All right, here we go. Game 4, first period. 4-1. Okay, screw changing it up. Look who scored. Marlowe, Pettit, Boucher. Pettit had a second one. Second period. Okay, still 4-1. We're out shooting them 27-22. We're just going to sim through the third. And 5-2 the final. Lockjonoff had one for New Jersey. And Ernie had one for us to finish off the New Jersey Devils. We now have a 3-1 series lead New Jersey on the verge of elimination, which will be good for us because it means they'll be out and they'll be finishing the season a little bit lower. All right, so this is it. This is the do-or-die game for them, and we need to beat the New Jersey Devils, get them out, and we've got the home ice advantage here. So first period, 1-0. Lock Jonoff scores on Phaneuf. Second period, 2-0. Tedenby. My goodness, they're not going out without a fight. I'm going to slow this one down to time 6 because anything can happen. Power play. Wow, a long power play, and Tampa Bay cannot score. 10 minutes left in the third period here. Tons of shots being fired at net. Doesn't look like it's going to go, and it isn't. 2-0 is going to be the final. New Jersey Devils take Game 5 and bring things within 1, making it a 3-2 series lead now for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Look at Pettit, though. 5 points through 5 games. He's doing pretty well in that third line. It makes me question what's going on with that top line of Marleau, Drouin, and McDavid, though. All right, Game 6. This one is going to be tougher to win because we're in New Jersey. First period. Oh, my goodness. Take back what I said. Otteson, Scheifele, Boucher, and King all score in the first period. A 4-0 series lead for the 4-0 game lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning through 1 period. Second period. 6-0. Drouin gets a goal. Otteson with his second of the game, and it's 6-0 Tampa Bay. And I'm just going to sim through this one. This one's just going to eliminate the New Jersey Devils. Third period, and that is it. 7-0 the final. Tampa Bay was not going to be taken to Game 7 again like we did last year, and we were able to knock off the New Jersey Devils in 6 games. So there you go. Mission accomplished. We got New Jersey out. We'll have a higher pick in the draft because of that, and will be interesting to see. Oh, we'll stop the simulation. You'll have 4 phones for negotiation. Stop the sim. Let's take a look to see if Chicago made it past the... Hold on, back up here. Stat Central. Playoff tree. Let's see if Chicago made it through the first round. They did. They ended up knocking off San Jose in 7 games. So that pick's value is dropping a little bit here. And then it'll be Phoenix and Chicago, Winnipeg and Edmonton, and on our side, Tampa Bay, Boston, and Columbus and Washington. And actually, look at that. Colorado, the President's Trophy winners, got eliminated in 5 games to the Edmonton Oilers. There's a heartbreaker there for the Colorado Avalanche. All right, we'll take a quick look at stats. Save percentage. Jonathan Quick is leading the league at .80 for goals against average, and save percentage, a 9.75. Completely expect that to level off. That is unheard of numbers there. That will never be seen through a long period of time. But you see Phaneuf up there in 4th. He's got a 9.39. That's something that you can expect to him maintain over the course of the playoffs. And a 1.83 goals against average is nothing to laugh at. Storm Phaneuf, 4 wins, obviously. And then you'll see Pettit and Otteson up there for points for our team at 6 each. Assists, Dumba's got 5 assists for our team. Very good. And Otteson, 3 goals. Look at San Jose. Pavelski and Kucherov, though, both firing on all cylinders. All right, let's get into this with Boston. We do need to view the lines. Coaching options. And we'll go view lines. NHL. All right. Let's pop over to... Who are we playing again? Boston. Boston Bruins. All right, so they got Krejci, Eriksson, and Bork. We've got that beat. They've got Smith, St. Cyr, and Marchand. We got that beat. Their third line, though, Patrice Bergeron, Griffith, and Milan Lucic. They've definitely got us beat. And the fourth line, they've got the edge. Defense, Krug and McEwen. We got that beat. The second pairing, we got beat, and third pairing, we've got beat. Defense is all us in this one. We take a look at goaltending. Malcolm Subban, 89 overall. Tuukka Rask is 87 overall. Yeah, their goaltending tandem, between the two of them, they're a scary duo. That was the other goalie that people suggested I trade for, was Malcolm Subban. I feel like we made the better choice in Storm Phaneuf. I think he'll be the better goalie through the long stretch. His vision will get better. Don't worry, his vision will get better. All right, so here comes the showdown. It's going to be between Storm Phaneuf and pretty much Malcolm Subban. So here we go. All right, first period of Game 1, and no goals scored at all. 10-8 were the shots in favor of us. Second period. There you go. Jonathan Drouin scores a goal on Malcolm Subban. It's 1-0. We're going to go slow because it is a close game here. 24-18 of the shots. Power play for Boston, and we kill that off. Good job, guys. Halfway through the third period now. Oh, and Gabriel Bork scores on Storm Phaneuf. 5 minutes left here in the third. 1 minute. We're going to overtime in Game 1 here against Boston. Can we get the winner? Penalty. And there's the goal scored by Gabriel Bork. Gets his second of the game and puts the Boston Bruins up a 1-0 series lead here. Winning on the road, which is always tough to do in the playoffs, and in our building too, which is tough probably because of the intense action we've had there in the last few years. First period, oh my goodness, down 2-0. Riley Smith and Griffith, I don't know, Seth Griffith or something, He scores there. It's 2-0 for Boston. Second period. Oh my God. 3-0 for the Boston Bruins. Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. I don't know if I want to watch the third period. Let's sim slow. See if we can come back from this. I doubt it. Ah, screw it. I'm just going to sim. 3-0 the final. Oh my God. Come on, Tampa Bay. Get your shit together. Seriously. Okay, I'm changing the lines. Changing it up. I'm changing the lines. Edit. Marlowe, you're going to play the right wing. Druin back to the left. Addison, you're going to switch with Boucher. Keep you guys on your side. Let's see if that helps. Because that's the way we had it before the season ended, and we were doing much better than this. So 2 games lost, down 2-0. That's not the way you want to start this series. 1 goal through those 2 games. That's horrible. All right, game 3 in Boston. Always a tough place to play. First period, 1-0. There you go. Connor McDavid scores. Second period, 2-0. Okay, slowly but surely through 2 periods, we have 33 shots. We're going to sim this one a little bit quicker because it's a little bit of a gap. We got a huge dominating performance going on right here. Look at the shots, 41-19, more than double. Power play, there you go. Jonathan Drouin scores just after the power play expired. 3-0 the score here, and that will do it for this game. 3-0. The Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Boston Bruins, and I'm thinking that maybe that line switch helped things out a little bit here. So let's see if we can keep that going here into game 4 and tie this series up. It isn't lost yet, definitely not, but we don't want to let them get 3. First period, 1-0. All right, Patrice Bergeron scores in that third line. That's okay. It's a shorthanded goal. Don't like those, but we outshot them 14-10. Second period, there you go, 2-2. Ernie and Ekblad scores. Bergeron gets his the second one of the game. We're going to go to the third period. Power play for Tampa. Nothing happening on the power play. Another power play. Nothing again. Oh, there you go. Jonathan Drouin scores, and it's 3-2 for Tampa. 9 minutes left here in the third period. Time ticking down on Boston. Gonna tie the series? And they do. Tampa Bay ties the series at 2, and we're gonna come back home with a much more positive outlook for our playoff hopes here. Drouin with 6 goals, and McDavid with 6 assists, so you can see that that top line is now producing since I've switched that around. All right, game 5 in Tampa. First period, 1-0. Stanley Marlowe scores on Malcolm Subban. Second period, oh my goodness, Boston Bruin had an explosion. 4-2 now the score. We're going to go to the third, slow things down. Drouin had a power play goal in that period, so that is good to see that the power play is cooking. Another power play. There you go. Boucher scores on the power play. And we got a still more power play there. Was that another power play? Oh my goodness, penalty kill. Killed it off. 2 minutes left. Oh, and they can't do it. They came so close, but they dropped that game and end up going down 3-2 in this series. All right, this is do or die for the Lightning now. We need to win this game. Otherwise, we're going packing. We're going to be sent home again for like a 4th year in a row. All right, here we go. First period, 1-1 the score. Addison and Bergeron. Second period, 2-1. There you go. McDavid scores. We're going to go times 4 because this is a bit of a more intense situation. We need this win. Getting outshot very slightly in this game, just by 2 right now. 13 minutes left in the third. 2-1 Tampa. I'd love an insurance marker here. Come on, guys. You can do it. Hold them off. Keep them off the clock there, Phaneuf. You can do it, buddy. 2 minutes left in the third. Oh, no. Krejci scores and ties it up. We're going to overtime. Oh, no. Ugh. You can't stand this. Too intense. Come on. Come on, Tampa. There's a power play. Nothing happening on the power play. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Oh, my word. This game's going on way too long for my heart. Come on. 4 minutes left in OT. Yes! McDavid scores and he ties the series at 3 in overtime. Holy shit, that was getting down to the wire right there. We cannot have another game like that. We need to win game 7 now. It's do or die for both teams. Scouting assignment. We did the WHL apparently. I don't think we did, but... Oh yeah, we did. We scouted the WHL to find more depth. You can see that now there's first/seconds. If we go to the OHL, just a 1. None in the Q. None in the United States or the German League. Or... Czech Republic or Swiss. My goodness, no, there's a top 5 here. 1 first rounder there. 1 first there. A number in Russia. So let's scout a month in Russia. Let's get more about those players. All right, here we go. Get a drink of water here. Okay, game 7 against Boston. This one is at home. We got home ice advantage. Let's use that. And let's ride the momentum. First period. Oh, no goal scored at all. 10-9 with the shots. Very close. Second. 1-1. Oh my god. Griffith scores and Boucher shortly after. It's a very defensive game. Okay. Shots are dead even right now. 24-23. Power play for Tampa. Nothing happened. Another one. Yes, Addison scores on the power play. Malcolm Subban couldn't keep it out of the net. Oh my goodness, power play for Boston. Killed it off by Tampa. Good job, guys. Okay, almost out of time here. We only got about 6 minutes left. Almost done. Hang in there, guys. 1 minute. Oh, yes, Boucher scores on the empty netter, and that'll do it. Tampa Bay comes back from we went down 2-0, tied it up at 2, went down 3-2, and then ended up coming back and winning 2 games in a row to take the series 4-3, and Boston is out of the playoffs, and we're going to be taking on Washington in the Eastern Conference Finals. I want to take a look and see if Chicago was eliminated. That would be good. Oh, not awards. Playoff tree. That would be good. We don't want them going too far in the playoffs here. And they weren't. My goodness. Chicago beats Phoenix, who has Dauphin on their team. And they're going to play Edmonton in the Western Conference Finals. Okay. Edmonton, Chicago, and Tampa, Washington. This is going to make for an interesting final either way. Okay, let's take a look here quickly at the quick stats. You'll see Jonathan Quick still putting up a 117. Storm Phaneuf putting up a 187. For goals against average. Save percentage, we're still at that 937. I think we were at 939 before, so that's not much of a drop. And then you'll see Jonathan Quick at 964. He's still putting up unbelievable numbers through 2 rounds. Phaneuf has the most wins, tied with Quick, Miles, and Guindon. Those are the 4 teams that are in the finals here, or both of the finals here. Addison is second in points, only to Andrew Shaw of all characters. Stanley Marleau in 5th at 11 points. And we take a look at assists. We've got Marleau and Scheifele both in there, 4 and 5 respectively. And then we've got Drouin and Addison, 4 and 7 respectively, with 7 goals and 6 for Addison. So Washington now. So we got to take a look at our coaching options and view our lines against the Washington Capitals. So the top line of Backstrom, Ovechkin, and Christo is pretty competitive, but not nearly as good as ours. The second line, we've got Beat. Third, we've got Beat. Fourth, we've got Beat. Defense, our number 1 is stronger, 2 is stronger, their 3 is better, but that's about it. Goaltending, and they've got Miles and Newverth. So we basically have an opportunity to win this game on goal scoring. Maybe they've gotten some pretty easy opponents so far, because if you look at save percentage, Washington isn't up there. They're not up there with save percentage or goals against average. So they're letting in a lot of goals, but they're scoring a lot. Maybe they've finally met their maker here. So here we go. Game 1, we've got home ice advantage again. First period, 3-0 the score. Dumba, Marleau, Addison all score in that first period. Second, 4-2. Okay, so there's a bit of a kickback here by Washington, but McDavid's got a little bit of an insurance one there on a penalty shot. Third period, I'm just going to sim it. Oh my goodness, they got one, but they couldn't quite tie it up. So 4-3 the final. Storm Phaneuf able to hold off the offensive threat that is the Washington Capitals. All right, so that's the first time we've won a game 1 in this playoffs. So let's keep that momentum going here into game 2. All right, first period, 2-0 the score. Dwight King and Reed Boucher both score. Second period, 6-1. Brassard, Drouin, Hamilton, Addison all score, and Backstrom won for Washington. Third period to finish them off. Oh my goodness. Addison and Hamilton both score. Ovechkin had 1, but that's not enough. You can't overcome an 8-2 deficit. That is insane. Tampa Bay, a 2-0 series lead. Matthias Addison had 2 goals. Dougie Hamilton had 2. And Stanley Marleau had 3 assists in that game. As we keep trucking along here, looking to take a 3-0 series lead, really get a stranglehold on this thing, and eliminate the Washington Capitals. Game 3 in Washington, first period, 1-0. Anthony DeAngelo scores. Second period, 3-1. Yes, thank God. Posler for Washington, McDavid for Tampa, and Pettit for Tampa. Third period to take a 3-0 series lead, and we can. 4-1. Jonathan Drouin gets the final goal of that game, and the Tampa Bay Lightning now 1 game away from going to the Stanley Cup Finals, where they'll play either at Edmonton or Chicago. I'd like to see an Edmonton-Tampa Bay final, because we just made a trade with them for Jonathan Quick. All right, first period against Washington in Game 4. No goals scored. This is the first time we haven't scored a goal in a period against Washington. Second period, no goals scored again. Oh my goodness, I'm going to go times 4 here. In the third, 24-17 of the shots. 27-17, sorry. Lots of shots on that shift. Oh my goodness, Tampa Bay throwing everything they have at Washington. Power play. Oh my goodness, no, nothing happened on the power. Another power play. Come on, guys, you can't score on that power play against Washington? Let's go. 5 minutes left in the third. Anything can happen now. 1 mistake, and it's any team's game. Going to overtime, 0. Yes, Jonathan Drouin scores. What was that, like 11 seconds, sorry, 21 seconds into overtime. Holy moly. There you go. And we eliminated the Washington Capitals in 4 games. Let's sim up here and find out who we're going to be playing in the finals. I'm going to cut this video off right as soon as we find out, and we'll be playing whoever wins one of these games. It's either going to be us or Chicago. Like, Chicago's going deep here, which kind of sucks. Or it's going to be Edmonton. We're going to be playing the Edmonton Oilers in the Stanley Cup Finals. So this will be an interesting series to see, guys. Don't go too far. Stick around, because exciting stuff's about to happen. So until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.